Hello, welcome back to Picky's Podcast. Took a year and a week off, but should be coming back to you weekly with these. New location for my bed because I've got a new camera, and apparently it sucks because there's no lighting anywhere in my room, especially because the weather's so shitty. So I turned on the light in my room, and still pretty much dark everywhere with this stupid ass camera. So hopefully once the rain stops and there's natural light, that won't be an issue. But until then, enjoy the fucking hostage cam video that you have now. So jump right into it with some scores from week 2. I'm not going to recap week 1 because that's too much work and I don't feel like fucking doing that. Also, sorry if you can hear the fucking pouring rain over here. Not great for a Tuesday morning. It's afternoon now. Anyway, into scores. First we had Sean, aka Paul Wall, beating Kyle Cabral 147.6 to 141.2. Big difference here seems to be Michael Thomas putting up almost 31 points for Paul Wall. Roethlisberger having 45 is always going to be nice too. Kyle had Kirk Cousins put up 41.5 points, but it didn't fucking matter. Still lost by 6. Second game we had was Jordan Cabral versus Kyle Fayola. Both of their quarterbacks sucked. Difference here was Jordan's running backs, Kamara and McCaffrey, put up much more than Adrian Peterson and Bilal Powell, which is to be expected. The score of that game was 123.8 to 120.3. So, that was a close matchup, but the People's Champ comes out with another win. Going back, Paul Wall's now 2-0, Kyle Cabral's 0-2, Jordan Cabral now 2-0, and Kyle Fayola 0-2. Next, we had the Battle of the Big Boys. It was Eddie versus Espo. This one, they both pretty much sucked. Eddie had 105.9, Espo 73.7. That makes both of them now 1-1. Difference in this one was Mike Evans had a pretty good game for Eddie, 22.3 points. And Eddie actually had a tight end who put up any scoring. Kyle Rudolph had 14.2 for him, and Espo had Jay Smith, the backup from Tennessee, who put up a whopping 0 points. Not what you'd like to see. And next matchup was Corey Fayola versus Davis. Davis won 152.4. Corey had 123.9. Respectable score, but not going to get it done. This one, just tough luck for Corey, the one-armed bastard. Davis had Gurley, who had a massive game with 32.3 points. Juju Smith with 31.1 points. And Travis Kelce with 29.9. When you have 3 guys put up that many points, it's going to be fucking tough to beat. Tough to beat Davis on a day like that. So now Corey's 1-1, Davis is 2-0. And into the final matchup, because I always save myself for last because I'm the most important person here. I lost to Barnsey. Barnsey had 186.5. I had 155.2. I mean, tough break for me. Would have beat literally anybody else in the league this week, but Barnsey had a massive week. He had the Phillip Rivers, Melvin Gordon tandem. Rivers with 28.7 and Gordon with 30.6. So that wasn't fun to watch during the 1 o'clock games, just getting the score run up on me by those 2 bastards. And Stephon Diggs had 35.9 points. I thought I was in good shape when AJ Green put up 29.9 on Thursday night, and then all of a sudden I keep getting the fucking score alerts from the Minnesota game. Stephon Diggs, 75-yard touchdown pass. Stephon Diggs, 62-yard touchdown pass, or whatever the fuck it was. Ridiculous. Good all-around team effort by Barnsey on this one. 186.5 is a high score. For my team, pretty good all around. Jamison Crowder fucking sucks though. He is now on waivers, so have fun if you want to pick him up. Kittle was a disappointment for me, as was Lamar Miller, but I didn't have much else on my bench that would have helped besides Galladay, which who the fuck could have predicted? Well, could have predicted that. I should have started him over Crowder, but I went with the traditionally more reliable option, and it wouldn't have made a fucking difference anyway, because Barnesy beat me by 30, and Galladay only put up 20.9. So I would have been closer, but still a heartbreaking defeat. Barnesy is now 1-1. I am 0-2, which seems to be like the tradition the past few years in this fucking league. I'll probably go 0-3, 0-4, and then win 5 or 6 straight, and then be struggling to get in the playoffs anyway. So, for next week, the matchups are Espo versus Kyle Fayola. Both of them are projected to suck, so that should be cool. Davis versus Kyle Cabral, both of them expected to be a close matchup, 122 to 124. We'll see how waiver wire adds and matchups change that in the week. Barnesy versus Paul Wall. Paul Wall projected for 122, Barnesy for 106. So we'll see if Barnesy can make that interesting, because Paul Wall's projected for that with one player, not even in the starting lineup. And Corey Fayola versus Jordan Cabral. Once again, Jordan Cabral expected to win, 131 projected points to 118. And last but not least, me versus Eddie. I'm projected for 126, he's projected for 121. Good news for me though, I have Josh Gordon. He is now on the Patriots, so hopefully he turns into Randy Moss Part 2, because boy do I fucking need it after an 0-2 start. Alright, well, welcome back to Pinky's Podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed the video again. Be back here every single fucking week making this dumbass video for you dumbasses. Adios.